Hey, all of my M for M beautiful souls out there. How are you guys doing? I almost didn't go live today. I had to trash my schedule live because for some reason I clicked the button that said go live with me. Y'all, I am not that technology uh, what do you call it? Technology literate. I mean, I'm learning, don't get me wrong. If it's something I want to learn, I'll go ahead and invest the time and energy into learning it. But I had everything scheduled ready to go, and it kept telling me to send the link to someone. So I sent it to my niece, Ashley. She didn't answer. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and wherever you are watching from, or if you, I don't think I have my lives on scheduled playback. So anyway, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about, oh, and I didn't wear my the t-shirt. I think I told not so truth. I said that Mondays I would wear one of my t-shirts, either a Joe Last brand t-shirt or the Made for Monday. But I'm still, to be honest, guys, I'm still in the process of getting myself more organized. I'm finding it is so important for me to build out schedules. I need to be more intentional about what I do. Like every for me to streamline everything and have a good focus, I really have to take my time and put some good effort into getting more organized. So I've been doing that over the past few months, creating calendars, creating templates and things like that. So that way I can stay focused and I don't feel like I'm all over the place. So I didn't wear one of my t-shirts. So I'm just going to show you my outfit. And it's just basic. I just have on this little, what do you want to call this? What would you call this? Hair, cultural skirt. And it's pretty neat, actually. It has pockets, and I love a skirt with pockets. And I know you ladies like a skirt with pockets. And it has this high, wide band. And yeah, I had a shawl. And I have these little ballet shoes, guys. These are the best. Let me see if you can see. I'll turn the camera down so you can see my shoe. So I don't know. Can you see this shoe? This is the shoe that I wore today. Can you see that? So yeah, this is my outfit for today. So I was pretty, I guess you want to call this dressed up. Not really. But anyway, how is everybody doing? Okay, what's your question? Hi, what's your question? And be nice. If it's not a nice question, then I don't know. So I'll wait for it. Go ahead. What's your question, Modern Hedgehog? What's your question? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got rid of that because I don't want to put that on there. What's your favorite? Oh, my favorite drink. I like coffee. I do. But oh yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I really can't focus on the. Thank you for coming, Modern Hedgehog. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I need to get focused because once I start listening to the chat, it's like I get lost in the comments and things like that when I just need to go ahead. So I will try and read you guys' comments later, but thank you for joining my live. And if you're here, we're here for encouragement and to lift one another up and be kind. Be kind while you're here. So my focus today is grace in the real world. Now, what does that mean? Grace in the real world. It's not the kind of grace that, like, when we say grace, it floats in on angel wings. I'm talking about the kind of grace that shows up like when you're sitting at your computer and you're sleepy or you're tired or you're in traffic and someone cuts you off. Hi. Hello. That's what I mean. I'm talking about the kind of grace that if you're in group chats, like now, I'm in a group chat with you guys and someone may say something negative, I have to be able to keep my composure and making sure I'm being graceful with my attitude, graceful with my words as well. So that's what we're going to be learning today, how to remain graceful when life is really happening, right? Because it happens. So I'm here with I'm on the live with you guys, but it's hard for me to say, keep checking in, but I'll see you, and I appreciate everyone. Honestly, I appreciate everyone that's here. So when I think about grace, before I start giving grace really a lot of thought, I would think that grace was like, oh, you're weak, or you're not strong. But that's not what grace is. Grace it's not letting people walk over you, if you understand what I mean. It's knowing when to respond and when to pause. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm talking about this, because the other day I really had to show some grace. I was on someone else's platform, as I do, as being a content creator. And some of you here today may be content creators as well. And then you get people in your comments and they'll say things that are negative, or, some people are just like that. Everybody isn't for everybody. But anyway, I made a positive comment on one of my favorite content creators, and someone instantly jumped on my comment and said something negative. And I was like, what? When my comment was positive, how could you out of the blue? So in that moment, I had to make myself realize, you know what? You can't be responsible for someone else's action, and not every response or every comment deserves your attention. But I did respond back calm, nice, and then the person was still so very rude, and I was like, okay. So that's when I thought about grace. I was like, I'm not going to match anyone's energy because they're not practicing being kind, if that's what they were not. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm not going to match your energy. If you're giving me smoke, I'm not going to give you smoke back. That just doesn't make sense. So I'll keep my energy at a good energy level. That means I'm able to grow. I'm not going to go down to anybody's level. So when you're having to exercise grace, it's also internal. It's not just about how you treat others. Grace is how you talk to yourself when you don't get it right. If you make a mistake, are you going to beat yourself up and say something unkind? No, you don't. You make mistakes, so we're still worthy. Just because we make a mistake doesn't mean that we're not worthy. We are worthy. We lose our temper, and we're still growing. We're still growing. If even at my age, I'm not going to tell you my age, but even at my age, I'm still finding myself in a position of learning and growing more. And then things get messy with me and my day-to-day routines. Things get messy with interactions with my family sometimes, but I still have to show up and be graceful. So this week, my challenge for myself, and I'm also, I would challenge you too, is to show up with grace. Show up with grace even when it's easy, and when it gets hard and difficult or messy, that's when you push in and show up with grace even more so. So before you react, you want to pause and think about what you're saying before. You don't want to react out of anger or frustration, and then find yourself later on having to say you're sorry or feel bad about it. So, and protect your peace. Protecting your peace meaning, you don't always have to answer to every social media. We're all on social media, right? I mean, I like sleep with my phone in my bed sometimes, but I try, and every time I get a notification, it's like ding, 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 the notification's going off, and I feel like I always have to respond. No, I don't. And that interrupts my peace sometimes when I get so many notifications, like right before I go to bed. So I just take a pause before I react or get myself frustrated. And if I should ever find myself having to correct, then I want to be sure that I'm correcting in kindness. Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that? I saw someone in here said they understand Modern Hedgehog. You understand what the thing about being frustrated, or the thing about being graceful when you're in a frustrated situation. So yeah. And also you want to give yourself some grace so that you don't run out of time to give your other people grace. So be graceful to yourself so that you're not burnt out, and you're depleted before when you're interacting with other people. I know it may sound like I'm rambling, but guys, I am really, really at a position in my life where I'm getting more organized and more structured. And I'm gonna make a t-shirt, and that's my goal. That's my goal, is to make a t-shirt for every topic. Like, for example, this the title of this video, you didn't get to see the thumbnail because I had to erase the original thumbnail because I clicked to have someone share the live with me. I don't know what I was thinking, knowing I'm not that computer savvy. YouTube going live savvy. But I'm gonna make a t-shirt. This one it's Grace. Grace is my energy, and on the back I'm gonna put not matching energy. So you can come back to my channel later. I'll do that on Fridays because that's the goal. Monday I'll do my motivational lives, and then on Fridays I'll do my Cricut craft creation. So I'll show you, for those of you, if you have your own Cricut machine, I'll walk you how to do a t-shirt from start to finish. Okay, so you can learn step by step how to create a beautiful t-shirt, and that's what I'm gonna do. And another thing, guys, you can tell me what you think. What I'm thinking, every t-shirt that I create for Monday's topic, I will be giving that t-shirt away to someone. And I was thinking about it tonight. Like, I have 105. I had 105 subscribers to my channel. So I was thinking, who's ever my 120th subscriber, you'll get that t-shirt. And honestly, no joke. Like, this is for real, for real. All you have to do is message me once whoever's the 120th subscriber to my channel, you message me, and I will, or actually I can message you once I find out who the 120th subscriber is, and I'm going to mail you this t-shirt, this one that I'm going to make. The one that says, it's going to say Grace is my energy. So who's ever my 120th subscriber, you will get a t-shirt. But listen, there's a catch 22 to it as well. I would like for you to purchase something from my website. And then so it will be like a buy one, get one free. Go to my website, jolestees.com, purchase one of my merchandise from our website, and then you will get a free t-shirt on top of that. So let me make myself clear. Who's ever my 120th, and I need to, y'all put it in the comments. Tell me what you think about that, because I was thinking, because I do, I was thinking, you go to my website, purchase purchase one of my t-shirts. That's how you support me. And you will get a t-shirt free. You will get the one that I'm going to make today. Okay? So let me slow down and make myself clear. My 120th subscriber, purchase something from my website, and you will get a t-shirt free, if that makes sense. Okay? So yeah, so look for that video later on my website. Okay? So anyway, I'm about to get out of here because I don't like to stay on here long and make these videos so long. So if nobody's told you lately, you are allowed to be human, you are allowed to heal, and you can still lead with intention, and you can be graceful while you're doing it. Okay? So that's grace in real life, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Come back here on Monday. Like, comment, subscribe, share with someone who needs some motivation. Okay? And I will see you next Monday. But check out the video on my YouTube channel for the t-shirt that I'm going to make. Grace is my energy. I'll show you how to create that t-shirt from start to finish. And that's the one that I'm going to give away for free for the 120th subscriber to my YouTube channel that goes to my website at jolestees.com. Purchase something and you will get this t-shirt free. Okay? I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be checking to see. All right. You get one body. Take good care of yourself and be kind to yourself and others. All right. And meaning from your heart. Okay. Bye. Talk to you later.